Okay, I need you to choose for me some sort of bowl, some sort of utensil, and some sort of plate from anything we have.
Right here? Good.
Okay, so go ahead. You choose it. It's your choice. I can't tell you what it's for. It's your choice. Whatever you want. Anything from the cupboard. Next one, utensil or some sort of plate. Utensils are the silverware that we use.
I'm stupid. That's what I meant.
Just one. Hi everyone, I'm here to do a video of what the TPAK assignment is this week, and I had to have a family member choose some items from our kitchen. They had to choose a variety of a bowl, which I got a calendar here, and I got a paper plate, and then a spoon. And then they had to draw, and it was my son. He had to draw from a hat numbers 1 through 5, and he chose number 5, which was cutting up vegetables for a vegetable tray. And I have to use my tools here to do that. And I did have some vegetables in my refrigerator, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the assignment and what TPAK is, and that is using technology or any particular tool and repurposing it, which would be considered technology, such as an example was given of a pencil and a piece of paper. So I'm going to go ahead and use my spoon. I'm going to repurpose my spoon for a knife because I have to cut up some pretty hard vegetables here for a salad tray. And then the paper plate could also be used in a few different purposes here for a cutting board, because we wouldn't want to cut on my table or the counter. And then the calendar could be where I actually could use it as a good source for a bowl here, but also to clean my vegetables and to keep a barrier between my sink, because we could just use my sink. But the bowl is a good purpose for this because I can actually use it for cleaning and holding the cut up produce. The paper plate, though, is not the best serving tool here, but I can make a pretty good arrangement on that. But it would not be a very good tool for cutting because of it being paper. It cut right through. However, with a spoon, my edge is not going to be very sharp, so I probably wouldn't cut through the plate very much. But using a spoon as a knife, I really don't have a sharp edge, but I do have an edge, so that does help. It's not the best tool. I would probably want to use a sharp knife, and not even a butter knife. I would want to use one of my sharper kitchen knives. And I also have a carrot here, so another pretty hard produce to get through with a spoon. So again, using the calendar, I can clean it, but it's not, not the best choice. So I'm going to actually, for the most part, find more repurposing in my paper plate and my spoon. I'm not really sure how it'll work, but I think probably what I might want to start with is maybe the edge of the spoon, because it is a little bit flatter, and I could probably maybe start towards the end here for it to be able to repurpose it. And the objective of the assignment is to learn really how to use the things that we have and incorporate that in how we can learn to use these things to get the job done, and which in a sense then can build, can bring in that idea of teaching, and I guess my carrot and my broccoli are my content here. And my new technology is going to be my spoon. So I think it's a really good representation of the model TPAK. So I'm going to go ahead and try to start with, of course, I wouldn't really saw much with a knife. I would more chop. But, it's pushing down hard enough, but you can see my carrot's edge is not so straight. It's not going to be a pretty salad tray, that's for sure. But let's try a piece of broccoli here and get that off of there. And I love fresh broccoli, and as you know, I could break these, but I'm going to go ahead and usually I'm going to go ahead and try to use the edge of my spoon again here to make it, and it's really more breaking it off. Well, it's not working that well that way. Let me try to use the edge of it more to kind of push down. No, that's not working either. So would it be optimal? Oh, there we go. I got another piece off. I can arrange these here. So I can use it more as a blunt object actually, rather than a knife, to be able to break it off there. And the individual calendars I'm kind of using as a blunt knife here. Oh, there we go. See, my edges are not really smooth. So I got some broccoli here. All right. So I'm going to set them back aside in my bowl. And I'm going to use my paper plate. So I'm kind of using my paper plate as two things here. And I've got my carrot. So I think I'll keep trying to use this as a blunt edge. It works better on the carrot. For the broccoli, I noticed I need more of a sharp edge because they're a little bit softer, so they don't use as a blunt object as good. So let's see. Oh, you can hear it. It's pretty hard. Oh, there I was sawing. I'm going to turn this down a little bit there. Alrighty, so there we go. I'm just going to do a few there. Alright, so here, I'm going to try to make my arrangement nice and break up a little bit more of my broccoli here. Oh goodness, certainly not going to be pretty. There we go. I'll put my carrots right here in the middle. There. Turn that around. And here, these were the only vegetables I had, so here are my vegetables and my vegetable tray. So what I've done is I've been able to learn how to repurpose my spoon, my paper plate here, to create a vegetable tray using the TPAK model. Thank you for watching